Welcome back to another great episode of Kyndra's Corner. Man, I got some legendary special guest comedians in the building. But before I go ahead and bring these wonderful people on, I need y'all to please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on, because I don't need y'all missing any more exclusive interviews, any more exclusive comedian shows, any more exclusive anything, okay? You never know what you're going to get on here. First person I want to go ahead and bring to the stage, man. You know, he used to date women who always smelled like syrup. Ryan, what was that syrup smelling like? Why would you keep dating women who smell like syrup and pee? What's wrong with you?
Breakfast in bed. That's what I called it.
Love it. Let me bring the next person to the stage, man. Speaking of dating, this woman will leave a man faster than the bus that kept leaving SpongeBob. Cease money. Why did you do that?
What was that? I was caught off guard by that reference.
You'll leave a man faster than the bus that kept leaving SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, and I also will leave him with syrup and pee. What's up? Thank you so much for having me on this podcast. I'm Cease Money, the goddess of comedy. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm a big-time shit talker, and I like to piss people off, and I profit off of it. So you can find me talking a lot of crap about men who haven't healed and expect women to deal with it. That's just what I do. And then I talk about other things. Talk about life and being a woman, being a mother, being a spiritual person, and just navigating life as a young person in this chaotic world. That's just what I do. I'm a truth teller. I'm a storyteller.
Listen, that's why you're so successful. You got like 6 million followers on Instagram. I said, let me jump in her DM. So let me bring the last person to the stage. You know, she ended up getting a boyfriend, and all of a sudden she just stopped twerking online. She really needs to be strong and stop letting that man control her. Sally, why are you allowing your man to control you? Quit, just keep twerking online. Doesn't matter.
You know what? I actually stopped twerking due to audience feedback. They were like, "We're good on that, please, for all of our sakes." No, I can only twerk in slow motion. It wasn't a fan favorite. I'm working my way up to full speed.
Slow motion twerk needs to be studied. You're onto something. Don't let the haters say anything.
Thank you.
Trust me, it's being studied. I study slow motion twerk all the time. I promise you guys.
Your case is dworking, dick twerking, dworking.
Dworking. Get to dork.
Y'all are amazing. Well, look, man, since we are all comedians, we do stand up. I came across this viral video. His name is Nav Green, and I've been following him for a while. And Nav, this is a while back. So the interesting news, and we're gonna do the follow-up random polling questions. And Cease, let me come to you first. So basically, in this week's interesting news, Nav had talked about how, in his opinion, men these days are just getting out of hand, right? Like they're just too sassy. He started off by saying that he's tired of men coming up to him saying, "Hey, do you know what today is?" referring to their birthdays. And he says that birthdays ain't for men, they're for women and kids. And then he ended up telling a story about how one of his friends tried to justify his birthday behavior, or just justify his behavior by saying, "Man, you know, I was tripping. That was just the Aquarius coming out of me." And then he continued on saying that, "Don't you ever Zodiac sign me?" So then he continued on more saying that he isn't used to like being in the club and seeing a man working as a bottle server and how that caught him off guard. And he said, "Listen, man, I don't want this Don Julio. Take it back to where you came from," right? So basically the random poll is, do you think using zodiac signs, is a two-part question. Do you think using zodiac signs to explain behavior is valid or just an excuse? And the second part with that is, what's something you think men do today that you consider just too much?
It is an excuse, because if you lack self-awareness as to why you are doing what you're doing, you're an idiot. And if you're trying to use a fucking month of the day and some flying fish with horns as your sign to be. Hey, save that shit for your mama. Okay, ain't got time for that. I've done my inner work. Why are you blaming the fact that you're a toxic piece of shit on being a Scorpio? What? Maybe that's just in your DNA. You suck. What was the next question?
I'm inclined to agree, though. Very much so. And I don't know the Zodiac sign, so it's really hard for me to like fact check if they're true. Like I pretend to like know it so I can, fit in with the queer community. I want them to like me. So I pretend to be like, oh my God. And so every time someone tells me their sign without fail, I go, okay, so you're a mean slut. And it works for every sign.
You're a bitch.
Everyone goes, yes, that's me. So I'm like, I do think that there's, I'm like, have you checked for personality disorders? Maybe it's that, not the stars.
There's so many undiagnosed walking freely. It's concerning.
Classic being an astrologist, It's like, come on, like, calm down.
Okay.
So before I come to Sally, so Cease, the second part was, what's in your opinion is something that you believe that men are just doing, that they're just like, bro, you're just doing way too much now. Like, can we bring real men back? What's something that men are doing these days?
Arguing with me in my comments because you don't like that I said the truth. Sir, I didn't make you upset. You were already triggered. Mm-hmm. And I just said something that, like for example, when I say this is the huge part for me is men want access to women, and I say, well, what are you going to do to get it? Nothing. I have dick. And that's not enough, sir. It's not enough. Well, what does a woman have? Coochie isn't enough. Actually, wars have been fought over busting a nut, so I think it might suffice. So just all this arguing and this sassiness, like. You want a woman to be feminine and trust you, but here you are going back and forth with me. Like there's men in their 60s arguing. Your expiration date is coming really soon. I would not be concerned with what a 29-year-old thinks about relationships. You're dying. You have more years behind you than in front. Get off of Facebook. What are you doing?
Okay.
So real.
They bicker too much, and I think men are doing too much of projecting and not looking in the mirror and being like, "Yeah, I'm the problem. Mm-hmm. I don't wash my balls, and I want a woman to love me regardless." No, that's nasty. I am not a nurse with a purse.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like, there's a male loneliness epidemic. I haven't heard of a female loneliness epidemic. It's about half and half population-wise. So clearly, men want us more than we want them. Yeah. And I think that's the ratio they can't handle, where they, I think, grew up being like, when I decide to get a wife, I'll have my pick of the litter. And now it's like, no, actually, we would rather be alone than be with someone subpar. So the fact that men now have to, they're saying stuff like, high quality males, and I'm like,
what is that?
What's quality about an ass that doesn't get washed? But I will say, bing bong. I will say though, since women are choosing themselves more and more, and I would listen if I were you, Mr. Ryan. Don't end up like these.
No, I'm right there with all of you. Men suck,
But here's my thing, like. Telling a woman she's going to be alone with a bunch of cats is no longer an insult. Women are choosing to be cat ladies. Mm-hmm. I have a friend who owns 10 cats and she's never been happier.
10?
Yeah. Don't threaten me with a good time, lone cat lady. I'm like, amazing.
Women and pussy.
So
pussy and pussy.
let me ask. So Ryan, real quick, because I know you have met some guys, and you probably used to have friends. Who was like a homeboy or past homeboy of yours where you're like, bro, you're just doing too much. I don't want to even be friends with you no more because you're making me look bad, bro.
Well, the doing too much. There's a couple doing too muches. I mean, just from the random in general, it's just like. The dudes that are doing the looks maxing shit where they're like, punching their face all day to like get a certain angle of jawline. You're like, all right, buddy, like calm down. Like, that's like getting real popular with the kids in their early 20s right now. I don't know why it's popping up in my feed, but there's like a lot of like these influencers are doing that weird stuff now.
Is that like more masculine than like getting filler or something?
It's like so weird. I mean, I'm sure they're doing that too. I have no idea. I had somebody say to me the other day, would you ever think about Botox? And I was like, no. No.
I bet if they made something called Cock Talks that made
I don't think I would touch that either, because God forbid you do something to you fuck with that, then it doesn't work ever, and you're like, all right, well, like that's a whole nother road right there. But I mean, the guys that are doing too much are the guys that are banging everything that walks. It's like, it's like, yo, I have like I had girlfriends that like in like earlier days where it's like you dudes that you think are your friends are like having sex with your girl, and you're like, dude, there's plenty of women out here. Like, what are you doing right now? But yeah, you don't blame either of them. You blame yourself. You're like, why do I keep this guy around? You're like,
it's like, why am I even friends with you?
Yeah, it's like, why did I have this guy around in my circle at all? Like, this was a bad idea.
But you know what? Those are the same people going to be like, hey, I'm sorry, that was just the Aquarius in me. Let me say this real quick, right? I want to quickly answer with the first part of the question. For me, I stopped, like, actually to the point, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all. I don't even tell people when my birthday is, right? Because as soon as you tell someone or you wear a birthday pin, all of a sudden, oh my God. Quick story. When I used to work at the airport, I don't remember this girl's name, but I remember what she looked like. And so she's like, oh my gosh, we're the same sign. We're going to like be the best of friends. So me being stupid thinking, we're going to be the best of friends. We exchanged numbers. Before we exchanged numbers, she's like, oh yeah, Kyndra, listen, you don't want this. To say you don't want this, right? This is when I used to be like, I had my whole foot in the lady pond because I'm like, I'm tired of men, X, Y, and Z. But here I was crying over fingers, right? I was tired of women as well. So here we go. I give her my number. I'm thinking everything is cool. She hits me with the whole, I don't know if you guys have ever had this. You send someone a text, you do a follow-up, you must have the wrong number. So she hits me with that. And so I try back, it's like, hey, what happened? And she's like, Kyndra, she kept dodging me. I'm like, sis, I know where you work. We work at the same place, okay? I can go to your manager, right, and let him know about you. And don't play with me, okay? Because I thought we had a connection. And after that day, that was like probably about 5-6 years ago. After that day, I said, bro, I'm just done with like horoscopes. Because I'm like, listen, y'all want to blame everything on your sign. Is that why you're punani steak? All right, because you're a Pisces? Okay. Is that why your pull-out game sucks because you're a Sagittarius? That's why your credit is a 200. It's worse than the gas prices right now. Okay. Like, come on now. Like, why don't you guys grow up from that? Be like, oh, it's just the Libra in me. This is how I play the game Uno. It's called, these are the rules. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like when I was telling Ryan before we started recording, I was in the education field. So I would have people like kindergartners say, oh, I'm sad because I'm a Capricorn. You're 5. What are you talking about? Right? Like, Sish, I know you mentioned you're a mother. How old is your child? Around what age is your child?
He's 10.
10, got you. Has he ever came home and been like, hey, Mom, is it true that I'm this? Like, has he ever tried that astrology talk, or none of that?
No.
That's good.
No, I'd beat it out of him.
No. That's good. That's actually good. As far as there's things that I think that, when it comes with men that I consider just they're doing too much. I actually saw a man in my city in Atlanta, go figure. He went to go get dimples, right? Because he just wanted, and he literally, very handsome guy. He went to go get dimples. I'm like, what are you doing? He went to get dimple surgery.
I'm like going to the dimple store.
I didn't know that was like something you could buy.
No, he literally went to get plastic surgery, and they put dimples. And I can really show y'all. This is a true story. And
I'm fucking selling mine.
Yeah.
How much do they go for?
Men getting height extension. I'm like, bro, it's okay. You're 5'5". It's all right. I can rest my arm on your head. It's all right. Be okay with that.
Oh gosh, and people, I don't know. People always say women do too much. I'm like, I just got a little bit of lip filler. Like, I'm not breaking my bones to be an inch or two taller, and like having years of physical therapy so that I can actually match the height I put on my profile.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing that dudes do too much of. If I find out one of my friends is putting the insole fillers in their shoes to be taller, I'm like, I would cut that off. I'd be like, buddy, no, like you got to stop that for yourself. Like, what are you gonna do if you have no shoes on at her house? Like,
hey, listen. I don't know the ladies if you guys have ever had this happen, right? So Cecil was just talking about how it was, men in their like 60s arguing with her online, right? I don't know if you all have had this issue where I've had a man, I remember he made 2 profiles and he lied on both of them saying, well, that wasn't me to try to holler at me. And I was like, sir, did you really think I was gonna like not do my research? And he's like, well, that wasn't me. Listen, I really want to be with you. Like, I love, so how you gonna, like, you're lying. You're starting off trying to, this relationship with a lie. Are you serious?
And that happens a lot. Men are lying about all sorts of things to get laid. And I'm like, then like, just take note of that you know that you as yourself, the truth is not what a woman would want. So instead of changing yourself, you're lying about it so that she's gonna like a version of you that isn't even the truth. Like men who are like, I'm apolitical, and it's like, you voted for Trump. We all know that's what that means. Like, you're lying.
Money. Let me ask you, what would you say is like the craziest lie a man has ever said to you to try to get you, and you either fell for it or you almost fell for it?
That's just my homegirl.
That's the most common one.
I love you.
Oh, does he say
the
that?
Classics.
Does he say that like while he's inside, or like when what does he say that?
Both. See, here's the thing. Women fake orgasms and men fake relationships.
Yep. Yeah.
I appreciate the fake ones, even the real ones, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, she's trying at least, you know? If it's for me,
she wants you to be involved.
Yeah, I'm like, this is cool. Want to go get some food or something? Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say those are one of the lies that I've been told. I would be wasting my intelligence to even try to remember, but
oh, you know, I got one. When I was like out in my 20s, single, in the bars, and then like found a guy, like, we're gonna hook up, let's go home. And he's like, we can't do my apartment because my roommates. I am now realizing they all had girlfriends, all of them, every single one.
Damn.
Probably wives. And I was like, okay, I had roommates too. Like, what the fuck? Like, liars.
No, of course. Well, listen, we're coming to the end. I know Ryan has to go ahead and go. He said this is the busiest month of comedy for him. Tell us where you're going to be at, Ryan. I know we're coming up on the end of April, so tell us your socials, where you're going to end up being up, and everything else.
You can follow me on social media, Ryan Resell. That's like my Instagram. I have like everything on there. And then Ryan Rins on YouTube. I'm pretty much all over there. I'm trying to pump my YouTube right now, doing what I can on there. But yeah, I'll be all over Philly next month and the end of this month right now in April. But yeah, a lot of shows in May, I think, too, coming up.
Well, there it is. Oh, before I go to the next person, Ryan, what's the craziest lie a woman has ever told you and you actually believed it until you're like, hold up, wait, like it literally dawned on you that like, bro, she's freaking lying.
Yeah, I don't think it was like one of those ones where I believed it because I'm pretty on. Like I said, I see bullshit, I call bullshit. But the classic is I got home and fell asleep immediately. It's like, it's like, all right, well, like you want. So then you have all these questions. You're like, what about dental hygiene? You just didn't brush your teeth. You didn't set any alarms. Like you didn't do like I mean, like, come on. Like I know it takes like at least like 5 minutes to take any makeup off of your face if you had it on your face. Like I know that like girls are like, no, I can't go to bed with makeup on my face. Like I've had like girlfriends that are like blacked out drunk and they're like, I have to get the makeup off my face, and I'm like, okay. All right, let's get it off. But like I said, it's just like, I don't know. That's like the common lie I guess I've had, but that hasn't happened in a while, luckily. So.
Well, I love it. Sally Ann, tell us where they can find you on social media and where you are going to be doing your next show.
Well, you can follow me, Sally Ann, at me, Sally Ann. That's my handle, Me Sally Ann, everywhere. Instagram, TikTok. And I have my first special coming out on Amazon and Apple TV. I'm so excited. It's called Dead Wife Pretty. It's my first hour-long special. It's going to be streaming as well. So please check that out. And I think it will be for purchase, but I think it'll be worth the purchase because then it's like you're supporting like a local indie artist. And I say local because I call myself local to anywhere because I'm small time. So
that's actually good. An hour long. Like people don't realize how hard comedy is. So for an hour long, like listen, and how long have you been doing comedy, Sally?
10 years, baby. 10 years.
Wow. That's good. That's
Come
good.
on.
That's good. Sish Money, Goddess of Comedy, where they can find you online and any upcoming shows.
You can find me on Facebook at Serenay Searcy. That's my government name, SERENAY SEARCY. Go ahead and follow me on there. I'm also on YouTube, Sish Money. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, at SEESHMONEY_.
And how long have you been doing comedy?
Been doing comedy for about 8 years.
Love that.
Listen, I was when I saw your follower, I said, "Oh my gosh! Like I'm talking to a whole celebrity, right? Look, I'm gonna get on your level one day."
Honestly, before we go, I just want to say, like, it happened out of nowhere. I manifested it. I'm gonna tell y'all, when you go on your Instagram, don't see that number. See twice the amount, triple the amount, and the law of assumption works. I'm telling you. All I did was it's all about the right day, the right time, and the right content. And once the algorithm has you hooked,
yeah,
that's it. So it happened like that. So it's all about timing.
Love that.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Can't wait to check out all you guys' stuff. Appreciate the time.
Yeah,
love hanging with you guys.
Ryan, when's your special coming out?
Sometimes people would say that I am special just as a person, but I don't know. Maybe in like a year or so, we'll see. We'll be having this talk in a year. I don't know what happened to my camera. I feel like it just got cut to like an angle. I feel like I'm like hiding behind a door or something. Is it like this on the camera?
No, you're fine. Or you could be doing that one-eye symbolism that celebrities do. All right, listen, man. With that being said, they're like, "Oh shoot, Kyndra, she sold her soul." I'm like, I didn't sell anything. All right, so with that being said, make sure you guys please like, comment, subscribe, and follow everybody on here, man. They're doing the best they can. They're doing better than they did it. That's it. Just you like Nike, just do it. You guys just did it. And I thank y'all for giving me a chance coming on my show. Like I said, they call me Miss Frizzle, the Magic School Bus of Comedy. I just pick random people up. You hop on, you come on. I love it. So listen, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. With that being said, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. We're out. Thank y'all.